Well, hey there, mathematicians. Welcome to another episode of Homework Help. I am your host, Mr. Pratt. Today, we are looking for some help on problem number 2 of our homework on exponent laws and applications of exponents. Here I have a relatively simple problem. It's a 2-step problem. I can see I clearly have a multiplication step in the numerator, and I'm going to divide in the end by this denominator. Let's get started with the first step. When I multiply, right, the coefficients will multiply exactly like normal. So 4 times 7, we're going to get to be 28. But when we multiply with exponents, we add the exponents together. This x doesn't have an exponent, so I'm going to put a 1 there. This x has a 2. 1 plus 2 is x to the third. Now, for the y's, I'm going to do the same. Negative 9 plus 12 is y to the third, or y cubed. And I'm going to rewrite the rest of the problem. So this is 12, x to the sixth, y to the fourth. So our first step is already done, multiplying. But I do need to divide by this here denominator. So we're going to do some dividing. When we divide exponents, we subtract them. And I can see I have some smaller exponents on the top. I've got some bigger exponents on the bottom, so I am going to get some negative exponents in this problem. But let's take a look real quick at the coefficients though. 28 divided by 12. Well, 28 doesn't go into 12 perfectly. 28 divided by 12, I would maybe simplify and say that this is going to be 14 and this is going to be 6. I can simplify that again, and this is going to be 7 over 3. Well, 7 over 3, let's see. 3 goes into 7 2 times with 1 left over. So I'm going to write this as 2 wholes and 1/3. We could go back and write 7/3 if we wish. Now, what about when we divide these? X to the third minus x to the sixth makes x to the negative 3. And y to the third, subtract the exponents. 3 minus 4 is y to the negative 1. This looks nice, but if you remember from math class, it is not okay to have negative exponents in your answer. So I need to move those down to the denominator. So I'm going to go back and write my fraction like this, 7/3. So I have a clear numerator and denominator. And the exponents here, to make those cows happy, we're going to move them down to the bottom. So x to the negative third becomes x to the third in the denominator. Y to the negative 1 becomes y to the 1 in the denominator. There's my answer. I'm going to write my 7 in the middle. And there's our correct answer. Probably don't need this 1 here either. So there you go. I hope that helps. We covered what to do with negative exponents. We covered how we divide. We talked a little bit about fractions. And we started by talking about how to multiply. Make sure you use your notes, particularly on the back of the homework, where you have to do exponent application with shapes and with formulas. You guys are the best. You can do this. You're going to do a great job. And I'll talk to you next time.